I gotta admit, mate, it's kind of crazy to see Raoni Barcelos at a plus 510 spot, but makes sense. He's going up against Umar Nurmagomedov, who at 16-0 just hasn't even been tested in the UFC, right? I mean, I know he's only 3-0 in the promotion, but it's been easy work wins every single step along the way, right? Smoked Sergey Mozrov, and that's not that bad of a win for sure. And took out Brian Boom Kelleher, easy work first round submission. And then most recently, he took out Nate Maness, and we were kind of surprised that Nate Maness. We thought Nate Maness was going to put up more of a fight against Nurmagomedov in that one, but he did end up surviving the full 15. But he got smoked start to finish, and Umar really just kind of highlighted in that fight, at least from my purview, why this guy is being considered as a future champ for sure. And it's crazy that he's minus 700 against Raoni Barcelos, who not too long ago, this guy was 16-1. This was someone who a lot of people thought could challenge for the title himself, and then he hit those two hiccups, right? Lost to Timur Valiev. It was a fight of the night, a majority decision loss for him, a very close contest, and then he lost to Victor Henry after that. And I think that was the one that everyone was like, is Raoni Barcelos kind of donezo? Because in that contest, he was like a 3-4-1 favorite. Victor Henry at age 35, 36 was making his UFC debut, and if we remember, Victor Henry kind of beat the brakes off of Barcelos in that one, so it was a little bit concerning and made you wonder how much juice he had left in the tank, but he did rebound most recently with that nice win over Trevin Jones, and he made that look pretty easy, so I think that was a great return win for Raoni Barcelos, and this is a guy who does have a win over another Nurmagomedov, that being Saeed back in 2019. So any chance Umar falls defeat to Barcelos, and Barcelos is the Nurmagomedov killer, or is this going to be another easy light work victory for Umar? And who even knows? Sky's the limits after that. Who are you taking?
Yeah, this is an absolute great scrap. I gotta take Umar. I mean, there's really not much to say except for, as one Nurmagomedov leaves, another one shall rise. And I think this is the Umar year. I think he even gets near the title at the end of the year and early next year, because this kid's been showing he's the real deal, and he's been looking better and better every time. This is a big levels test, though. Like you said, this guy could be the Nurmagomedov, destroyer. But I don't know if Barcelo has it. He's 35. He's on his way out, while Umar is 26. Just keep going up. The odds I do not like. I'm going to fade this one by all means. I'll look at the props, though. Maybe there's something juicy that, that's, to capitalize on. But I'm going to imagine that there's really nothing good about this fight. Because, once again, it's a UFC fight, guys. Anything can happen. Big upset. But I think Umar is, safe to say that he's going to probably smash, Barcelo on this.
Yeah, most likely for sure. And it's interesting to see how he opened around minus 500 and he's already swelled to minus 700. So it's like, is there even going to be more action that comes in on Umar? And maybe it swells all the way to minus 1,000 or something, because that's a lot of line movement for an already not so appetizing line for sure. And in this one, though, you mentioned the props. If we look at Tapology, 95% is roll with Nurmagomedov. Most is beige for the decision. There's a decent chunk of copper for the sub, and then barely a little bit of KO TKO brown. Do you think that there's a specific prop that you'd be leaning? Any inkling as to how Umar gets this one done, if and when he does?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a submission or just a very dominant decision. Barcelos is a very good fighter. I would imagine Umar wants to get it down to the ground and just keep it there while he's got top control. But I don't know. This is going to be a fun fight, though. I'm probably most excited about this one, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be fun for sure. And Nurmagomedov historically isn't the guy with a lot of KO TKO wins, right? He's either a decision machine or he gets guys down and then utilizes some sort of slick submission down there. And Raoni, we know, is a guy who is no BJJ slouch himself. So I think that the best prop as far as the return that you'll be seeing will be that Umar KO TKO, and maybe that catches. Maybe he can get Raoni down. He's on main card, first card of the UFC season, so to speak, and maybe Umar is trying to get his first KO or TKO in the UFC. So maybe that is worth inspection for sure. But yeah, nonetheless, like you said, not a lot to add here. I do think Barcelos is dangerous. Like, I think that if these guys fight 100 times, maybe Barcelos wins once or twice, and you never know if that fight is going to be this weekend. But 98 out of 100 times, I got to go Umar on this one. And I think I'm with you. I probably lean decision, but unless there's a prop that really jumps out, I'm probably fading this one myself. So, any last thoughts?
No, absolute great fight. Throw in the comments who you got, Raoni Barcelos or Umar.